Welcome to an organizational analysis of the Pikes Peak Library District, produced by Group 3 for Info 204, Fall 2016. From its humble beginnings as a single reading room in the picturesque mountains of El Paseo County, the Pikes Peak Library District has grown to serve rural, urban, and suburban communities alike, as well as several military facilities and universities across 7 cities. El Paseo County's median wage hovers slightly above the national average. Colorado Springs is the district's largest city and the second largest in the state of Colorado, with a population that is significantly less conservative than much of the rest of the district. With as many as 200 nonprofit organizations providing access to the arts, culture, and humanities, Colorado Springs is also the district's cultural hub. Approximately 65% of the population dedicate themselves to volunteer work with religious and educational groups. Tech, tourism, and the military are the district's largest employers. Because of Pikes Peak's natural beauty, the district is a popular destination for those who enjoy camping, hiking, and cycling. Colorado Springs' largest employer is the military, with 19% of residents working at facilities like Fort Carson and the U.S. Air Force Academy. While the tech industry still employs many, economic recovery from the 2008 financial collapse has been slow, and employment in this sector is in decline. Homelessness is an ongoing concern for the community, and there continues to be a shortage of affordable housing. Notable in the PPLD's mission statement is the focus on moving the organization forward into the new millennium through community building and civil empowerment. By providing continuing educational programs and makerspaces, as well as access to state-of-the-art technologies like 3D printers and iPads, PPLD envisions itself as a community partner that assists residents in achieving their personal goals. PPLD's values are versatility, access, and innovation. Each branch is committed to offering services tailored to the neighborhood it serves by providing educational programs, free internet, and digital media. Library 21C, or 21st Century, embodies all of PPLD's hopes for the future. It offers patrons iPad loans, a state-of-the-art video and audio recording studio, and private room rental for public meetings or private study space. Library 21C is the result of a long history of commitment to providing patrons with access to the latest technology. Several branches in the district already had computer labs, and there has been a loan program for ebooks since 2006. PPLD's greatest strength is its response to versatile needs through its commitment to the diverse populations of El Paseo County. All printed materials are available in both Spanish and English. Library cards are easily obtained by military personnel with the use of their military ID, and a permanent address is not required, allowing homeless patrons access to services and special programs. Employees are encouraged to use their own judgment when servicing patrons and are free to waive fines when appropriate. PPLD's weakness is its online presence. Improvements to the PPLD website, as well as a more proactive approach toward using social media, would have a significantly positive impact. The greatest opportunities for PPLD lie in helping patrons close the digital divide and in making community connections. Through ongoing efforts to obtain federal and state grants, PPLD could continue to connect both high and low-income residents with innovative technology. These funds would also assist in increased outreach efforts to El Paseo County's large populations of college students and homeless. PPLD's greatest threats are financial and organizational instability. Grants are short-term and inconsistent sources of income. With recent declines in circulation, any restructure of the organization's pay scales to increase them to current market rates could have a detrimental effect on PPLD's budget. PPLD's goals for the future represent practical objectives. The resources used to determine these detailed action plans and assessment methods were drawn from a variety of resources, including government publications and peer-reviewed documents sourced from the San Jose Library Catalog. These sources are listed in the annotated bibliography of this organizational assessment. Goal 1. Create traditional and non-traditional classes, programs, services, and partnerships to address different community needs. New classes will be developed by the Adult Services staff with an emphasis on creating programs to serve the 15% of the population that identifies as Hispanic. This will include the addition of a Spanish translator by 2019. Classes will be ongoing, and those with low turnout or poor LibQual+ scores will be discontinued. 2017 will see an expansion of the basic technological services to all branches. While this will cause an increase in charges for these services for customers, staff will monitor service usage and will decrease charges for more popular services. Goal 2. Continue pursuing funding for providing access to emerging technologies. PPLD will pursue government funding to expand availability of public computers, iPads, and e-book readers. LibQual+ surveys will record patron assessment of these tools and will help determine which technologies to pursue to best serve the community's needs. The range of technology literacy classes will be expanded and made available to patrons of all ages. Goal 3. Establish and maintain high visibility and recognition for the library and its services. PPLD will launch an upgraded web presence by the end of December 2019, which will include a modernized website, increased social media outreach, and a mobile application with enhanced features such as live reference assistance from an on-duty librarian. Goal 4. Improve and provide excellent customer service. Best practices for a restructure of PPLD's system of policies regarding fines and lending will be performed by the circulation manager and the senior clerk. Staff will be given increased latitude to make case-by-case decisions regarding the execution of policies. The effectiveness of these new policies will be evaluated at the end of the fiscal year 2018, and adjustments will be made accordingly. In conclusion, all 14 of PPLD's locations are looking forward to the implementation of these 4 goals in 2017 through 2020. These goals are designed to improve the quality of service at PPLD, increase our online presence, and improve the ability to serve all of the communities present in El Paseo County. Members of each department will take place in implementing our strategic plan and will continually use methods of evaluation and assessment to determine whether or not these goals are being accomplished and to revise and improve existing services. The strategic plan will be set in motion by the staff of PPLD and our patrons' opinions of PPLD libraries. We believe that the goals outlined in the strategic plan will help PPLD maintain its effectiveness and usefulness to El Paseo County residents and will be the #1 resource for community information needs.